In this video, we are going to give you an in-depth review of the Aston Martin Valkyrie set by LEGO. It will be newly released on June 1st this year, and it's a highly complete Technic series sports car. This Valkyrie features a highly accurate exterior resemblance. Like the wide front under the spoiler, the air duct is behind the front wheel. The air intake duct is behind the door, and an oversized rear wing. There is also an oversized diffuser. All of them are entirely created through building. In terms of functionality, the designer also recreated the internal V12 engine using new parts. Additionally, there is also the vehicle's steering, the opening and closing of the front hood, the opening and closing of the engine hood, the opening and closing of gull-wing doors, and other such functions. And like the 42205 Corvette we reviewed some time ago, this is also a LEGO racing car that can be used in the game Asphalt Legends Unite. And when compared with several previous small sports cars of the same scale, this color is really stunning. So in this video, we'll take a detailed look at its specific performance. Let's start with the packaging. The color box cover features a scene of a car speeding on a racetrack. The Legends Unite logo can be seen in the lower right corner, and it is targeted at ages 9 and above. It has 707 pieces of parts. On the back of the color box, you can see the key data of the prototype vehicle, functional introductions, and a game scene image. After opening the color box, there are a total of 5 large step sub-packages inside. The building instructions do not have a color opening page. Instead, it places a comparison between the prototype vehicle and the completed LEGO model at the end of the building instructions. The total number of 234 steps, with an average of only 3 parts per step, is a very detailed step-by-step design. There is a small sheet of stickers like this, and there is a game redemption card for the Asphalt game. In terms of new parts, the first is the 3-unit axle and pinhole connector numbered 7229. It has appeared in 2 earlier sets before, but this is the first time this part has been used in a Technic set. In addition, there is also a beam with axle part numbered 7244. And there is also a pin connector with axle part numbered 5713. And the axle and pin connector angled quadruple 60-degree connector part numbered 6611. These new parts that appeared in slightly earlier sets are also included again in this Aston Martin Valkyrie set. Now let's take a look at the wonderful internal design. First, take a look at the steering linkage mechanism here. When the manual steering power is transmitted from the roof, it is transferred toward the front of the vehicle through a set of 12 to 12 gear sets. Then, a crank mechanism drives a parallelogram linkage to achieve vehicle steering. In the passenger seat area, we can also see a ladybug, which is presumably a small Easter egg left by the designer for this set. The simulated V12 engine uses the cam and piston combination of parts numbered 4368 and 4369. Just like the 42205 Chevrolet Corvette we have reviewed in the previous video, the V-shaped cylinder angle is also created by the part numbered 6611. In terms of engine power connection, it can be seen that a differential is not used here. Instead, power is directly connected to the left wheel through a set of 12 to 12 gear sets. After the testing, it can be seen that the linkage is indeed very smooth. This set only takes 3 to 4 hours to build in total. The length of the finished model is approximately 29.5 centimeters, compared to the actual vehicle length of 4,643 millimeters. The exact scale is roughly 1 to 15.7. In terms of appearance, as a small-scale sports car, the coverage of technical panels is extremely high. There are basically no hollowed-out surfaces visible on the entire exterior surface. The front and rear wheel arches use a total of 8 wheel arch parts, which may make this Valkyrie set the LEGO set with the largest number of wheel arch parts ever. In terms of building, it can be seen that Technic parts are predominantly used. Only the headlights on both sides, taillights, and certain other areas use a very small number of brick parts. When holding the entire car in hand, the firmness is indeed very good. What's particularly worth mentioning is that the designer has even created a firm angle at the position roughly corresponding to the A-pillar. So with such firmness, it is definitely no problem to handle some daily play. In addition, the use of these dark turquoise Technic parts on the exterior surface. Since the usage of this color is very limited, many of these parts are also relatively rare. In terms of functions, the first is the linkage between the wheels and the V12 engine, although it is only for one side of the wheels. Then, there is the steering of the vehicle operated through a knob on the roof, the opening and closing of the gull-wing doors on both sides, and the opening and closing of the front hood and the engine hood. These functions have been tested, and there are no issues. Well, that's the situation with this Valkyrie's testing. LEGO will also release the 42212 Ferrari FX XK in the near future, and the 42214 Lamborghini Revuelto. Then we will also bring you in-depth reviews at that time. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.